is nothing. You always make up something.
Miss Chaiwalan, do you agree Mr. John Jungkook as your lovely wedded husband? He asked while looking at the groom who was smirking at you proudly like he won in a game. How can I say yes to marry a person like him? He's the one whom I dislike. Can any woman like this type of personality who thinks of him as a god, or you can say law, to kill other people? It's disgusting to be with him. But when the family comes first over the profession, then I should say yes, because he forced me to marry him for what I did to him, and that is. Flashback. Tie with a cloth, not with a thread. Her hands won't look beautiful with those scars. Right, my dear baby girl? He was saying to gods, tie your hands and legs so that you won't try to run away. Baby girl, do you think I'm your girlfriend? You are such a... You are cursing while glaring at him. You know, I like this fire in you. Now you are fit for a secret agent, not like an innocent maid, as you acted these many days. Okay, I'll come straight to the point. Will you destroy the evidence of proving me I'm a mafia, or do you want me to destroy you? He said, loading his gun with a dark gaze, piercing your soul. Do you think I would be afraid of your threats? Listen, Mr. John Jungkook, I'm ready to sacrifice my life for my profession. So don't think you can scare me. Wow, baby girl, you're so daring. Do you think I would take your life if you don't do what I say? Nah, I won't leave you that much easily. I have other ways to get what I want. He said, sliding his tip of the gun on your clenched jaw. Guts, you know what to do, right? Pack her and parcel to the place she belongs. He winked at his guards, making them smile, and left the room. Yeah, you devil. Tell them to leave me, else I'll shoot you all. You were screaming at him while he was leaving the room, whistling his favorite tune, ignoring your screams. Actually, you are a secret agent and he's a dangerous mafia, but people don't know about his mafia background because he made himself as a good person before the world, as per you. So to expose his originality, you joined as his mate to spy on him, but unfortunately you got caught by him. Now his guards additionally closed your eyes with a cloth, plastered your mouth, and packed you in a sack bag. You tried to release yourself from them, but they didn't give that chance and took you out from there. As someone opened the bag, you stood up, and then they removed the plaster which was to your mouth. Leave me, I'll kill you if you don't leave me. You were screaming without knowing where you were. Then the same people unwrapped the cloth from your eyes. Mom? Dad? Am I at your house? You are surprised and also shocked at the same time. Van, what is this? Why didn't you tell us that you went on an operation to Jungkook's mansion? Yes, I went, so what? Am I undercover agent? I went to know and expose the truth about him to the world. You said, sitting on the couch grabbing a water bottle from the table. You know, you risked your life along with us. His statement made you surprised again. Your lives? Why would I do that, Dad? You did. He came home a while back and threatened us. If you don't marry him, then he will kill us along with you. What? Marriage with him? Your eyes widened. So, we don't have any other option. You have to marry him. That's good for us. So what, Dad? You agreed because he threatened. How can I marry that monster? Can't you think about me? You are biting your lower lip out of patience. At first, if you have not gone to them, then it would not have happened. Now it's out of hand. Prepare for marriage. As a child, it's my responsibility to save my parent, so I don't have any option than saying yes to him. You sigh deeply while looking at him. Yes, I do. Mr. John Jungkook, are you ready to take Miss Choi Wan as your lawfully wedded wife? Of course I do, because I love her. He winked at you to annoy you. Later, priest finished reading the vows. Mr. John Jungkook, you can kiss the bride now. When priest said that, chills started in your body. Lips were trembling as you don't like to be kissed by him, but his sudden move surprised you. It was, he kissed on your cheek and whispered in your ear before stepping back. Relax, baby girl. I won't taste your lips till you are ready to share, okay? He said and stepped back, smiling at you. Then you sighed deeply in relief. Oh, thank God. But why didn't he kiss me? You are peeking at him through the corner of your eyes. Do you want it? He gestured, raising his brows. With that you shifted your gaze from him. Mom, Dad, I will miss you both. Now you are safe from him. Don't worry, okay? You hugged them and got into the car. You and Jungkook going to his mansion. The ride was silent. Still you noticed Jungkook was staring at you smiling. Why is he staring at me like that? You checked your body from neck to toe as you couldn't see your face and covered your crossing your hands. Yeah, why are you looking at me like that? Because you are looking beautiful. Is there any rule that husband should not stare at his wife? By the way, you don't need to cover it. I already scanned it. He chuckled at you. You? Don't you have a shame to behave like this? Why should I, when you're going to be mine tonight? He scoffed at your angry face. Do you think I will cooperate with you? Never. You married me forcefully. Just because of that I became your wife. Else who would come forward to marry a monster like you, who kill people mercilessly? Moreover, you are a monster. You said, scoffing at in return. Aren't you bored of saying the same over and over? Don't blame someone without any correct proofs. I don't need to explain to you why, but one thing. What we hear without seeing with our eyes won't always be true. You thought about his words for a while. Meanwhile, you both reached his mansion and entered inside. Van, this is the place we are going to live. Isn't it big and beautiful? I have already worked as a maid here. Do I need this introduction again? Of course, it's required because it's a tradition. Mrs. Lee, please take her to the bedroom. As he said, Mrs. Lee helped you with your weighted frock and took you to the bedroom. Van there, I'm happy to see you again, and also you became the wife of our little master Jungkook. She was smiling at you happily, but you quickly hugged her and gave a sudden shock to her. What happened, dear? Is everything okay? Then she felt her shoulders becoming wet. With that she broke the hug and lifted your head up. Dear, what is this? Tears in your eyes? Why, Ajuma? Am I not allowed to cry? You know, I was holding my tears from the day I knew I'm getting married to him. To not show my weakness, I was acting like a strong in front of everyone. You said, sobbing. But why are you crying? What is the reason? Getting married to this monster. I don't like marriage with him. Who would like to be his wife? Just because to save my family I agree. But now I have to live my entire life with him. You are crying like a small kid. What made you think he's a monster? What you heard isn't true, and moreover, sometimes what we see with our eyes would not be true. You only know the story on one side of the coin. There is another story behind it. Slowly you'll get to know. Don't spoil your day unnecessarily. She patted your shoulder and left the room, leaving in a confusion. Time skipped to the night. Jungkook entered the bedroom and saw the food plate, which he handed to you as you refused to come downstairs. Didn't you have dinner? I don't feel like eating. Why do you even care? Why are you acting like a good person suddenly? Don't feel like eating? I know you are hungry. Let me feed you. He ignored your questions and came to you with a food plate. Jungkook, answer my question first. Okay, I'll answer only if you eat. So, you quickly opened your mouth. You are so desperate to know about me? Nice, but listen carefully. I'm not the person you are thinking of, he said, feeding you. After finishing your dinner, he got off the bed and was about to walk out from there, but you stopped him. Hello, what about my answers? We'll answer some other time. Now I'm sleepy, tired of our marriage. You also go to sleep. Good night. Am I looking like a fool? How can I expect a monster like you stand on the word? You merciless. You were about to curse him, but before that, he grabbed your cheeks very strongly, making them turn red. Tears also built in your eyes. I told you to stop it. What do you think of me? Don't talk without knowing the facts. I'm being patient with you. You can see how scary his face was in that anger. Eyes turned into red, making you shiver. You never saw this side of him since you are disguised as his maid. But today you saw a real dangerous mafia whom the people used to call. Slowly, tears built in your eyes, then a drop fell on his pellicule, making him understand you were getting hurt. With that, he quickly left your cheeks. One, before saying anything, just know the facts. Don't use your police brain, just use a common brain, and also it will be good to see if you behave like a normal girl. You aren't special to feel proud about yourself, he said and walked out of the room. Ah, this man. You were groaning in pain while rubbing your cheek. Then Mrs. Lee came in. Van, why did you behave like that with him? Do you know what you and your family got from him and his family? She came while back to check on you whether you had the dinner or not. Then she saw Jungkook finished feeding you, so then she thought to leave from the other room, but heard your screams on him and saw the whole scene. What are you talking, Ajuma? What he and his family did to me? You are surprised and also shocked at the same time. Do you remember while you were in the middle school, some goons kidnapped and blackmailed your father? Then who saved you? Yeah, I remembered. Who saved me? I was waiting from that time to know about him. My father also didn't say anything. Jungkook's father saved you, as his father was a great person, did many good things to the society. He helped everyone who comes near him for help. He stood as a pillar to poor people and many things. But one fine day, some underground mafia batch envy on him and killed. She sniffed to control her tears. Since then, Jungkook changed as a mafia to kill all the people who killed his father, and he became the mafia king to control them. He isn't a bad person, he is only dad of bad, but he is a mom of good. You know, he saved your father's life many times. As a police officer, he received many threats, but Jungkook saved him from all. You don't know all this because you were abroad. When you joined as a maid, he fell in love with you, but after knowing your real identity, he was angry with you. But love on you controlled it and made him fall for you more. When he is deeply in love with you, it will be better if you change and accept him. She patted on your shoulder gently and left the room. There you dropped on the bed and recalled your past and also the present. The way he treated you with respect, the way he concerned about you while tying hands, the way he kissed on your cheek as he respected your feelings and emotions, and also being patient with you the whole time while you were calling him a monster. Van, how can you make this big mistake? Tears started falling on the bed out of your eyes. You were feeling hatred for you. Guilty feelings started in you. To apologize, Jungkook, you went out and saw him sleeping on the couch. When you approached him, he turned and back faced you, indicating he doesn't want to talk with you. With that, you again back to the bedroom. Since that day, he wasn't talking with you. He even maintained a distance from you, but you were trying your best to make him talk with you. As you don't give up easily, one fine day, you went straight to him while he was dressing to go out. Jungkook, please talk to me once. I was waiting to say sorry since many days, but you are not even sparing your gaze on me. What I did was a mistake. Please give me a chance to explain. You are talking continuously, but he ignored and continued with his dressing, looking into the mirror. After a few minutes, he was about to walk out from there, but you stopped him, hugging his leg by sitting down. I would not leave you today. You have to talk with me. He was trying to release himself from your grip, but you hugged his leg, leaning head on his knee. It happened for a few minutes. Then, seeing your madness, Jungkook started laughing loud, making you confused. Then he came to your level. You are looking so cute, Van. By the way, I was not angry on you. I was just acting to make you know pain. But now everything is solved. You don't need to explain to me. I saw your efforts these days. I don't like to hurt you because I love you, Van. Hearing his words, your eyes became wet, but he made you smile with his silly joke to stop you being emotional. I'm sorry, Jungkook. I'm really sorry, and thanks for saving my life and loving me this much. Thanks. It means you aren't loving me. What is this one? I thought you were loving me, can kiss you, and thought about many things. Then you smashed your lips on his, making his eyes widen because of your sudden action. I think now you understand how much I love you. You said, gasping for breath while he looked at you, making his mouth O shape. Then he came to the senses and chuckled at you. I understand, Van. I'm happy now. He made you stand up by holding your shoulders. Van, as you guessed first, I think you are ready. So, shall we start our breakfast? At once his pervert mode turned on, sending chills to your body with his raspy voice and gaze. But it's morning, Jungkook. It means you are ready. Then let's start our session. He closed the curtains and pushed you to the bed. Rest is your imagination.